Hello and welcome to this third pre-recorded webinar for the Dialogues on the Experience of War grant program. My name is Mariam Moezi, and I work on the Dialogues program along with team lead Victoria Sams. While the other webinars in this series focus on the elements of the Dialogues program and how to address the program's requirements, we're going to review the steps you need to take to successfully submit your application. Well, we're happy to answer your questions and have made resources available to help with your application. There is simply no replacement for thoroughly reading the Notice of Funding Opportunity, or NOFO. Although we work to make the NOFO as streamlined and user-friendly as possible, you must address many details while working on and submitting your application. The NOFO is found on the Dialogues program page under application materials.
Before submitting your application, your organization must register with a System for Award Management, or SAM, and with grants.gov. If you have not already done so, you will be required to create a login.gov user account to register and log in with SAM and grants.gov. Login.gov is a secure sign-in service used by the public to sign in to participating government agencies. Create and link your account as soon as possible. NEH encourages organizations with SAM registrations to check the validation of their Unique Entity Identifier, or UEI, well in advance of the application deadline to ensure that they are accurate, current, and active. If your SAM registration is not active and current at the time of your grants.gov submission, NEH will reject your application. If your SAM registration is not active and current at the time an award is made, NEH may determine that you are not qualified to receive an award and use that determination as a basis for making an award to another applicant. You should allow several weeks to register with SAM and grants.gov. NEH will not waive the online submission requirement or extend the application deadline to allow additional time for you to complete registration. Please refer to section D3 in the Notice of Funding Opportunity for details. It is critical that you include all the required application components and comply with formatting requisites. Here you'll see the application component table. In it, the columns highlighted in orange display all the required application components. The failure to include any one of these will result in an ineligible application, as well as would exceeding the mandatory page limits. The application components table appears on page 10 of the NOFO and provides further explanation about these elements and requirements. The formatting requirements that you see on the right of this slide are also listed in the NOFO on page 10.
The fourth step in successfully submitting your application is to do so well before the deadline. While this year's application deadline is at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on September 17th, 2024, we urge you to complete this process 48 hours beforehand. Doing so will leave you time to seek support if you encounter a technical problem. We have seen many instances of applicants running into problems and being unable to submit their proposal after months of hard work. We know submitting an application can be stressful, especially if you're having technological problems. If you're having trouble with grants.gov, don't call the NEH. We are unable to offer any help with the portal because we don't have access to the applications and cannot resolve issues like grants.gov personnel can. We've provided the support email and phone number at the bottom of the slide for you if you run into trouble. There are a number of neat resources available as you go through this process. along with the webinar and sample materials. Please remember that we are always happy to talk with you. We wish you the best of luck with your application and are here to discuss any ideas or problems you may have at dew@neh.gov. Thank you.